Make sure everybody's got their cell phones off, and if you would, call the roll, Donna.
Banks.
Present.
Glasgow.
Here.
Chambers. Foster.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Pierce.
Here.
Robinson. Wallace. And White.
Here.
I move that we excuse the absent members.
I have a motion, and do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great. The city attorney was supposed to speak today, but is unable to, so we'll skip the administrative part. Has everybody read the minutes, and do I have an approval of the minutes?
So moved.
I have a motion, so moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. All right, Mr. Foster, you're first.
Yes, this is pertaining to SD 2025-37, Carissa Circle Addition Lot R, replat to allow future development of a retail building at 4524 MacArthur Avenue. The applicant met with the subdivision committee and was presented a list of comments from all the city departments and agreed to all the sections and subsections.
Okay. Is the applicant here? Come to the pole and give me your name and your addresses, please.
Hello, Commissioners. Thomas Pownell with Thomas Engineering, 3810 Lookout Road, North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay. Do you recommend, do you agree to all the requirements?
We do.
Do we have anybody that'd like to speak on this or against this? Do we have any comments? Yes.
Ask you, Thomas, is the portion that they're going to rezone, replat, is that the portion that's under construction out there right now?
I'm not sure. I haven't been out there in a
Like the
while.
whole area is going to be replatted, but there's a lot of developments on that.
I can tell you the overall plan for the lot. This whole lot's going to be redeveloped with a new building, new Honda dealership.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you'll be seeing a site plan review come through
Okay,
shortly.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Any other comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Foster?
Item number 2 is SD 2025-39, Spring Hill Development, Lot 6, Block 3. This is a site plan review for a parking lot expansion at 3400 Stockton Drive. Is the applicant here?
I'm Jacob White with Joe White and Associates, 25 Rolling Circle.
You agree to all the sections and subsections under the...
We
that
do.
we presented?
Yes.
Okay. Our subdivision committees met and said to move this on.
Okay. Do we have any comments? Any comments from the commissioners? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Mr. Foster?
SD 2025-41, Weiss Anderson subdivision revised site plan review for an event center at 112 Smart House Way.
And would you let us
Thomas,
have...
what are we exactly doing here?
Well, hang on one second. Would you state your name again?
Yeah, we know Thomas.
Yes, sir. Thomas Pownell with Thomas Engineering.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. Foster.
What are we doing? This is a previously approved event center that we're requesting a few changes to. As far as the site plan review, the items there are pretty simple. The more pertinent items are up next on the special use.
Okay,
Mhm. So
okay.
for item number 3, we're going to agree to all the stipulations in the site plan review.
Okay, right.
All right. Do we have any comments from the audience? Do we have any other comments from the commissioners? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. All right, so now we have item 4, special use number 2025-15, a special use to revise a previously approved event center. Mr. Parnell?
Yes, sir. Thomas Pownell again for item number 4. This is the event center at Smart House Way. previously approved. We can step through some of these conditions we're asking for if you'd like to. We keep it pretty simple.
Okay.
Page 3 of the review. Item number 2 is we are requesting to place the dumpster at the northwest corner, so that has moved. It was previously up against the new building. We have moved it to the northwest corner away from our building, to kind of keep our building looking a little better.
Okay.
And so one thing is the placement of it, which I think the staff was somewhat supportive of. Is that correct? That's item number 2,
With vegetation.
with vegetation. And then the other item regarding the dumpster was we were asking to provide wood screening rather than the standard masonry screening. Our thinking behind that is this is still an improvement amongst the other area, the other dumpsters in the area. So we're just asking for the wood screening rather than the masonry screening and the landscape screening. So that's another item to consider with the dumpster. All right. And then on the, let's see, item number 3, removal of the shrubs along the northern lot edge. So we don't have any cars facing that direction up against the curb there, but typically, you know, you put the shrubs there to block the headlights. What we'd like to do is screen to our north is the electric substation. Yeah, thank you. And we'd like to put a wood fence there instead, rather than the shrubs. Something taller, something that'll actually screen it more opaque-wise. We feel that'll protect us a little better.
You know, we had discussed perhaps, giving consideration to not a wood fence, but some vegetation to do the screening of that, because it's a pretty obtrusive big substation there. You know, I was kind of in favor of doing that. After reviewing the site again, I don't think that's necessary. I don't think anything can screen that substation, so a
Yeah.
fence and maybe some landscaping in the future will be good, so I'm
Right.
backing off of that request.
Thank you, Mr. Foster. Item number 4, we're fine with. On-site parking for 5, we've already agreed to that as in the previous approval. Days of operation, number 5, we're fine with. Number 6, limit outdoor noise. That's previously agreed on the approval. Let's see. There's another item there. I don't know if it's listed here. We're asking for days of operation. Okay, so on the west side, I'm not sure if it's even listed here. Okay, so let's make sure we cover this though. On the west side, standard is to provide some shrubs again. To our west is immediately the railroad, the slope of the railroad. We'd just like to use that slope for the screening. We think that's pretty reasonable. I think staff will support that as well.
Screens it in back on a berm, so
The railroad is highly elevated.
lights would be shining into them.
It'll just
yeah.
shine directly into the railroad and be blocked by its berm. So those are the main items that you should consider. And I'll take any other questions if you like.
Do we have any comments from the audience? Any comments from commissioners? I have one comment. I guess the attorney, do we need to amend this, or is this, since these are considerations, do we need to?
Is that were these determined to be required by the committee?
The one that did not get included in here, the number 1 meet the requirements of SD 2541. And that, the west side is a requirement of SD 2541. But all these others are too. So this one just got omitted from the list of allow.
Okay, so they are included in here.
They're included in the SD. Mm-hmm.
So,
To get it into the ordinance, I would say that they probably do need to amend it to add it.
so the response would be based on the recommendation of the staff that we do an amendment. Someone needs to move to amend.
Okay.
Move to amend?
in accordance with what has been
Right,
discussed here.
right.
Okay.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second to amend. And can someone, tell me again what we're amending, Donna?
To remove the required screening along the west side
Okay.
of the development
And
that's
that-
adjacent to the railroad track.
And that's the number one?
Well, right, it was a condition of SD 2541.
Okay. So does everybody understand what we're voting on? Okay. So on the amendment, would you call the roll?
Sorry. I'm lost, hang on. Banks? Yes. Blasco?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. All right, so now we're going to vote on this as amended. Do we have a motion? We have a motion and a second. Any other comments from anyone? Okay, with that, would you call the roll?
Banks? Yes. Blasco?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. You did.
Thank you,
approve.
Commissioners.
You're welcome. All right, this is item 5, rezone 2025-13. This is a rezoning from an R3 to an R4 to recognize 2 existing homes on a single lot. The address is 5110 and a half Lynch Drive, North Little Rock, Arkansas. Is the applicant here?
Yes, sir.
Would you state your name and address?
Anthony Richardson, 5110 Lynch Drive, North Little Rock.
Okay. And so tell me what you're asking, or what you'd like. You just want to continue to have the 2 existing homes on a single lot?
Yes, sir.
And right now, he's in violation?
So the way the ordinance reads, as long as the 2 units continue to have separate electrical services and it's not disconnected for a period of 12 months or more, then they can continue as non-conforming. The second structure on the property, they're renovating the primary structure. The second one's like a little garage apartment. And they cannot get a building permit on that without rezoning it to R4 because they're separated, it's not a duplex.
I understand. But they do have 2 separate electric meters?
They did have in the past, and that's what they're asking for now.
Okay. So do we have any comments from the audience? Do we have any comments from commissioners? With that, would you call the roll?
Banks?
Yes.
Blasco?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. It passed, and you'll get with Ms. James. She'll tell you what to do next.
All right.
But just give her a call.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, item number 6, rezone 2025, a rezoning from an R3 to an R4 to recognize an existing triplex. Location is 1519 West 46th Street, North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Liz Jimenez, you want the address of the property or my personal?
Your personal.
2902 Seminole Trail, Sherwood, Arkansas, 72120.
Thank you. And what are we doing?
So we are trying to rezone from an R3 to an R4 to recognize an existing triplex that has been in North Little Rock since the get-go.
Okay.
It had a unit, at some point during 2020, Unit B did not have power to it for over 12 months, and so its address was dropped. We are in the midst of rescuing this property, and during the permit pulling process, we discovered the middle unit, the middle child was lost.
Okay.
We're trying to get the middle child back.
Not a problem at all. Do we have any comments from the audience? Any comment from the commissioners? Yes.
You
Mr.
have a
Foster.
building permit for that structure?
We do.
Okay.
We have a building permit for units A and C. It was trying to pull the permits for unit B that was the flag that let us know there was even an issue. So this building was on the list, to be on the list with Tim McEwen, and we bought it before it got to that point. And so we bought it thinking it was a triplex. We bought it with Tim thinking it was a triplex. It historically has 3 parking pads. It's got 3 meters for everything. We just couldn't pull permits, and therefore we can't continue with our project of restoration until we have permits for Unit B.
Now, I noticed that porches or stoops for the A and C
Yes.
look pretty bad. Look
So
like
that
they're
they're
very
already,
unsafe.
so that's actually, we've learned and during this process that porches and decks are separate permits
Yeah.
from the building permit. So those have to be pulled separately, and we're not, I mean, if we can't pull them all at once, they're all gonna be replaced.
Yeah.
They have to be.
Yeah, it looked like two of those are really a
They're
safety
super,
hazard.
a safety issue.
And-
And so we have to, but in order to pull those permits, we have to have a Unit B to be able to
I got you.
pull the deck permit, because those are, according to Bill Blankenship, he let us know that the porches, which is what those could be considered for units B and C's because of their height, those would be a separate permit.
Okay, and porches for the A unit, I mean, the B unit?
So actually, the units are labeled, so they're labeled A, B, C.
Yeah, right.
And so A needs new porch. They all three are gonna get new porches.
Right, right.
B's is already pretty good,
Yeah,
but it needs new stairs.
yeah.
So we have C needs a complete new, it's the one that's, it's at the second level almost.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that one, they're all three gonna get replaced, but they
Okay.
are separate permits from the
Right,
building
right.
permit.
Yeah, they need to be, and hopefully you can restore B, because it has some nice
It's beautiful.
work and nice
So B,
stonework and that kind of thing, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
good.
we're trying to restore as much of it as we can.
Okay.
It's a beautiful building.
Yeah.
I think county data has it being built in 52, but its structure says long before that.
I think so too.
So yeah, no, we're from North Little Rock and we love North Little Rock. My husband was raised literally half a block from there on Division and 47th. So that house has long been on our list of, when we started buying properties, it was because my in-laws and my husband are from that area.
Oh, good.
And we were like, well, we've got to bring it up.
Yeah, well, it looks like other people are doing the same.
We're hopeful that that
neighborhood.
will be the case.
And you're right, I think that neighborhood was one of the first neighborhoods to be developed in Argenta,
Yes,
you know?
it
So,
was.
yeah, well, good luck to you.
Thank
you.
you.
Do we have any comments from the audience? Any other comments from the commissioners? With that, would you please call roll?
Banks?
Yes.
Glasgow?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. All right, passed, and if you'll
Thank
get
you.
with her later, she'll tell you what to do next. All right, this is item 7, conditional use number 2025-10, a revision to an existing conditional use to extend the hours of operations for a tire store located in a C4 zoning district. The location is 1600 East Broadway in North Little Rock. Is the applicant here?
I'm speaking for the applicant, Mr. Chairman. My name is Norman Clifton. This is the applicant Leonardo Flores. And I'd like to take this opportunity to see Commissioner Velasco in her accustomed seat. Very good to see you back. And, I'm sure.
It's good to see you too.
Mr. Chairman, this was approved in 2013 as a tire store, and unbeknownst to him, or really, the application was made for 7 a.m. to 11. No, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday through Saturday. And he operated that way until about 20. And he was notified by code that he would need to build a warehouse to store extra tires in, to which he got a permit and did. And at that point, no one had said anything to him at all about being in non-compliance with his opening hours. And he has proceeded on to operate from 7 to 10 to 11. Most nights, he started opening on Sunday with the same hours. And his hardship for that is that most of his customer base works late hours through the week, and Sunday is the only days that they have off. So that has necessitated his request to be open on Sundays. And it's in an industrial area. He's been operating there since January of 14. I don't know of any problems that he's had there, so I don't know if there's been any complaints or anything from anybody in the neighborhood on the send-outs and notifications. So he is asking to amend those hours from 7 till 11 Monday through Saturday, and 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sunday.
Do we have any comments from the audience? Any comments from the commissioners? I have one. Since code normally doesn't work on Saturday or Sunday, did we have a complaint to code?
No, it was actually, we now have a zoning enforcement officer. And we were going through the conditional uses. We've run through pretty much all the major streets, and now we're running through the sub streets. And one of the things was checking all of the conditional uses and special uses to make sure that they were operating within what they were supposed to be. And it was noted on his Facebook page, his hours of operation. And so that was brought to our attention, and so we gave him a copy of the ordinance. And so he just wants to get it right based on what he's actually doing versus what the ordinance was originally passed for.
Okay, but no complaints? Okay. All right, any other questions? With that, would you please call the roll?
Banks?
Yes.
Glasgow?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. It passed, if y'all will get with it.
Thank you.
Ms. James, she will tell you what to do next. All right, so item number 8 is conditional use 2025-7, a conditional use to allow a tire store in a C4 to revise the hours of operation as previously reviewed at the meeting August the 12th of 2025, location 1601 Broadway. So basically, isn't this what we just voted on?
It is, it's the building across the street.
Okay.
And he came in at your last meeting, and they didn't notice that the hours, one of the conditions, the hours of operation were 7 to 7, and Monday through Saturday. And so before it went to city council, it was determined by the city attorney's office that it should come back to you for your recommendation on the revision to the hours. All the other things are staying the same.
Okay. Any comments from anyone, including commissioners? With that, would you please call the roll?
Banks? Yes. Glasgow?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. All right, it passed.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You're welcome. All right, this is the public comment time.
No, RZ, the last, number 9, RZ 20.
Oh, that's the one you gave me. RZ 2025-17, a rezoning from R4 to C6 to allow a construction of a duplex at 408 East 8th. Is that the correct one?
That's it.
Okay. Is the applicant here?
Yes, sir. Chase Gray, 34 Woodland West, Heber Springs, Arkansas.
All right. Tell me what you're wanting to do.
So just rezone the property to a C6 so I can put a duplex on a property. Previously, that property had a single-family home on it.
Okay. All right. We have any comments? Any comments from the commissioners? With that, would you call the roll?
Banks?
Yes.
Glasgow?
Yes.
Foster?
Yes.
Phillips?
Yes.
Pierce?
Yes.
And Chairman White.
Yes. All right, it passed.
Thank you all.
You're welcome. Now can it be public comment time?
Now you can do public comment.
Okay, do we have any public comments? All right, no public comments. I will entertain a motion.
Move for adjournment.
Motion adjourned, all in favor?
Aye.